We're back with a walk-around layout tour of the October 2023 Pikemasters layout at the Pueblo Model Railroad Association show in Pueblo. So Mike has handily labeled the loops now, so now we know this one is Georgetown. The other one over there is Ophir. We know which one's which. I don't have to guess like last time, April. So reversing loops all pretty much the same this time around. We're over here in the nice corner of the show. Come off the reverse loop, we have Mike Mayline's bridge module. It's always a real crowd pleaser. This one actually was up at Evanston, exhibiting up there. Coming off of Mike Mayline's bridge module, we come into Mike Mayline's curved module. It's also, you've seen at other shows. This goes into Mike Mayline's 1-2 module, 2-to-1 module. This one has the cemetery on it. We do actually have double track modules this time around. Phil Johnson has finished building this recently. He's working on the scenery now. Looking forward to see how this one works. If you remember the old City Odd pictures, Phil did a lot of the scenery and stuff that you saw along the west wall down there. So looking forward to seeing that again. The next two double track modules are Dave Sully and his wife's. So he's got the city scene on this one, a tunnel. Comes off into Mike Mayline's other 2-to-1 module. This is James Patterson's curved module. You remember it was bare at the April TCA show. Had no scenery or anything on it. Now it's got scenery. Got some nice terrain going with it as well. Coming off of that, we have David Dane's Coors module. Remember this from TCA. We have a bridge module also from David Dane. Looks pretty cool. Kind of dry creek bed sort of thing going on there. Then we have David Dane's passing sighting here. And yes, we do actually have the signals and stuff in there. West Cabello? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This curve comes around. He has the Iowa Skilled Engineering wheel flange screech thing installed in this curve, so it makes noise when the trains go around. Walking around, still on the curve module, the siding and everything. Comes into James Patterson's Falcon, Colorado Y. This replaced the Eastonville Y. Still a work in progress. A much smaller Y. 42 inch was a little much to carry around. You have Mike Mayline's bridge module out beyond that on the Y, and Leighton Moreland's, I forget what he's calling that module, but we'll get a name for it. It's got all the trees and cows on it. Looks pretty cool. So coming back through Falcon. We got some buildings starting to pop up here and there. Off of Falcon, we come into Mike Wilson's modules. Mike Wilson has called this one Round the Bend. There's the sign for it. And he just finished these as well, so we have some more curved modules to play around with. This goes into Mike Wilson's Greenland, Colorado modules. Remember these from the other show. Comes all the way through here. Road crossing, across the bridge. There's the sign for Greenland. We come into Mike Mayline's no-name module. We're still kind of using this as a filler. We were going to put Leighton's module here, but Leighton's module didn't make it on Friday, so it couldn't go in here. Coming off of no-name, we come into Wade Montz's Coldwater Junction. James Hughes has kind of taken ownership of this module. Unfortunately, Wade Montz passed away this year, so James Hughes has taken over the Coldwater Junction modules from him. Module. And then, of course, we come out here into the other reversing loop. So we have a U with a little peninsula down there. It's kind of how that setup works. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next FREEMO setup.